Hello, YouTube world. Thank you for stopping by again. So we went over the website builders, Wix, Weebly, and the generic hosting provider website builder, which is a site builder, aka websitebuilder.com. And now we're going to go into the productivity applications here. And the main one I want to go over for now is G Suite. So why would you want G Suite if you can get Google for free? That's a great question. The first thing that comes to mind is actually you can get support with any of the paid plans from G Suite. So you actually get Google support. And before this, I have never even heard of Google support. So now this is geared towards business owners and having productivity tools in order to manage and run your businesses sufficiently and effectively. So let's go ahead and move forward with the Google. It's going to be a brief overview. I'm not going to go too long here. I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes. Let's see how it goes. So the overview, let's go to the features. Overview, of course. Do your best work all in one suite. You can connect, create, access, control. If you look at all those there, it actually shows you which apps fall under the categories there. So if you want to connect, you got your mail, your Gmail, you got your calendar. You have your Google Plus, it's a social network for Google. You have your Hangouts meetings. Next, you can access your files with a Drive, of course. The first plan, the $5 per month per user, we'll go over right now, actually has 30 gigabytes of storage. And I've had this for about a year and a half. I have yet to get to those 30 gigabytes. So that's plentiful for the first tier. And then we have Google Cloud Search. Now you can't get the Cloud Search until a later package, which we'll go over right now. Okay, so create, we got your Docs application. We have your Sheets applications. We have your Forms, easy forms. You have slideshows, kind of like PowerPoint if you're a Microsoft user there, Office user. Sites. So these are more, these sites, the sites application here is more geared towards the intranet. So building a website for your internal purposes, your internal business purposes there. Maybe you can have a knowledge-based site, so a KB on your processes and your procedures. You can use your Google sites for that. I want to say you can use it for your regular website as well, but I think when it initially started out here, it was for that. I may be wrong on that. It may be just for the intranet. I want to say, because I remember building a website with that there. So for online, not intranet. So anyway, we can keep, and then the Keep is a different application. I've actually never even heard of Keep before until right now. So that's kind of throwing me off there. We'll go into all the applications of the G Suite. So there's Jamboard, it's a whiteboard, digital whiteboard. Control, of course, you have your admin panel, your Vault, and they have your mobile device management system. So all of these, the best thing about Google here is all of these, they have their desktop versions and they do have their mobile app versions, their native mobile app versions. So we're going to go through them and it's going to be fun. It's a lot of fun here. So let's see here how it works. G Suite makes working together a whole lot easier, and that is very true. That is very true. So you will notice here once we get into it that you can actually sign up for different services, apps, websites, all through Google. So there's a single sign-in with Google. Usually websites will have this either with Facebook or Google, and it makes life that much easier as opposed to setting up with email and your password and remembering a different password. You can set up with your accounts, with the Google account. So you can, of course, everything that goes to Google is going to be secure. You can store and share files as well. And I'll let y'all read into that a little bit more there, the add-ons. And this goes with the different types of apps here. So Connect, everybody knows what Gmail is. Calendar, it's calendar. Google Plus is pretty much the social network for Google within Google. You can think of it as I wouldn't compare it to Facebook, but it's supposed to be what Facebook is a social network. And the Hangouts meet, so you can actually call people through the Hangouts application. You can FaceTime them. Well, that's iCloud is FaceTime. You can have a conference call, visual, audio, with another person that has a Google account. So it's awesome. Docs, Google Sheets, Docs. You can think of it as Word if you're from Microsoft Office. There, Sheets is like Excel. Forms, so you can write up, create forms here, and you can embed it in your site, or you can give them what give your users, people that you want people to fill out the forms with. You can give them a link that's already published by Google once you create the form, or you can, as I mentioned, embed it to your site. You got the slideshows like PowerPoint, sites. We went over that. So we went over all these things. It's just they're specific. We're not gonna go into the specific ones. We'll leave that to when we actually go into the applications themselves. So the solutions. So why would you want G Suite? Well, they have a solutions overview, and pretty much the reason why you would want a G Suite account is because everything is under one roof. It's a very reputable company. Of course, Google is one of the main 3 companies to look at here on online, or you can say 5 here. We have Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, IBM. So those are my 5. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's plenty of other top 5s for everybody else there. And IBM more, maybe not so much, more of online. But I'll just throw IBM out there. So now the new business, if you look at the new business section, you can actually have your own custom email that has your company domain name. So for example, I would say that we are a G Suite member here. So if you put mail.mayanbusiness.com, that's going to redirect me to Gmail sign in, and I can sign in with the email that I have associated with the Google account. I'm not going to sign in right now. You can actually change where it redirects. So instead of when you put mail.mindbusiness.com, instead of getting sent to this Google login page, you can actually have a page set up to sign up with. So it won't. You can modify it to whatever you like, so it can show your brand as opposed to going to mail.mindbusiness.com or mail.mydomain.com and getting this Google login. And we're going to go through all that, setting up domains and everything. That's all under, you can manage that under the G Suite. So that's just a brief overview of that, of what a custom domain email looks like. A small business, of course, will show you how to simplify your work. And this doesn't really go too deep into the actual products. It has a brief overview. Of course, you have to contact us to get more information. And it just goes over the features of their products there. So we're just being repetitive here. Pretty much they're saying the same thing more than once on all these tabs here. But so we're not going to go through all that. We're not going to bog you down with that. So anyway, these are the pricing tiers. And this is what we have right now actually, is the basic plan. I wish it was the free plan. Basic plan, you can get a free trial here. Remember, I did say I wouldn't test any software or show it presented to you in the YouTube channel unless there's a free tier, and that is the case here. We actually can get a free trial. Let me see if I can find it. Well, let's go over through the prices, and then we'll look at the free trial. I'll find that link. And if I don't get through it in this video, I'll actually provide it at the bottom there. So on the basic plan, you get your Gmail. The video and voice conferencing was the Hangouts. Shared calendars, you get to use your calendars. Documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. So those applications that I taught you about, docs, sheets, and the presentations. What's it called? Presentations? Let's see. Connect. Slides. It's called Slides. So the Slides application is the presentations. And of course the support by phone, email, online. And the funny thing is, I was locked out of my G Suite account, and I couldn't find the phone number online. You actually have to log in to your G Suite account to get the number to call Google. So it's very closed in there as far as support goes. Okay, and then the 30 gigabytes of cloud storage. So if you're just getting started, you just have a business, you don't have that many email subscribers, just breaking the ice here. start off with the basic plan. Actually, start off with the 14-day free trial period and see if it's something that will be a benefit for you. So the $10 plan, of course, you get a little bit extra there. The smart search. Now, this is what I was talking about on the Access, the cloud search. So you actually have to pay for the cloud search, and all it is you can search across all your applications for specific keywords. You would have to pay $10 per user per month for that. You can archive and set retention policies for emails and chats. E-discovery for emails. E-discovery is the process of searching and retrieving information in electronic format. And then you can audit your users' activities. You audit your user activities. So that's really great. That's especially if you're a bigger company and you have more than 5 people there and you want to know what's going on all the time. If your management style is micromanaging, well, it's there for you. You have to upgrade for the business. And of course, the enterprise a little bit more than what the business and basic have to offer. Data loss prevention for Gmail, data loss prevention for Drive. They host SMIME for Gmail, and it's just a standard method for sending digitally signed and encrypted email messages. So a little bit more security than what it usually comes with. And the enterprise-grade access control, security key enforcement, and then Gmail log analysis. So you get to analyze your Gmail emails there, which BigQuery, which is another product that Google has to offer. BigQuery is actually more geared towards development. So we're actually sticking to business, doing what business owners need to set up in order to get their systems running. Not so much what development work is. We may go into the development aspects of everything, which is cloud.google.com. But for now, we are, as I mentioned, just setting up the initial tools that we need to manage systems, okay, efficiently. So those are the price plans there, and there is the 14-day trial right here. How do I buy and play? Get started with the free 14-day trial or G Suite or Contact Sales. Okay. All right. Of course, there's security and little security infomercial, whatever. They don't have to tell me they're secure. Google is one of the best companies out there right now, and I would be shocked. I'll be appalled if they weren't secure. So you have to have a high clearance. Actually, they actually go into their data center. There's an actual video that takes you into Google, and I'm actually going to provide a link here for y'all to see that, and shows you their data centers, and it's awesome. So security comes first with Google, and I believe it. So you gotta think everything. They're actually running their products on their servers as well. Okay, so they bake the cake and they eat it too. They're not just selling you something they don't like to eat. They're actually using their cloud as well. So it's as secure. It's supposed to be secure enough for Google to use and fast enough for them to use as well. So you can rely on Google. Okay, and the resources, of course, show you how to set up, training, frequently asked questions. This is your helpline here. So resources, FAQs, frequently asked questions. I think that's support here. And this is the support line. See, phone support available to G Suite administrators only. So if you're not an administrator, even though you have a G Suite account, if you're not an administrator, you're not going to get that number. You're not going to be able to find that number anywhere on your dashboard. So you have to be an administrator. I'm going to go through all that. So that about wraps it up here for the G Suite by Google Cloud. And I'm ready to start. These are plenty of useful resources that one can use in order to grow their business. And $5 per month per user is not too much. Of course, as I mentioned, this is a business expense here if you're using it for business. So of course, go over with your tax preparer, your accountant, what have you. We can assist here as well with that. But if just make sure that we are writing that in your taxes correctly, so we can get that written off for your taxes. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the G Suite here. As I mentioned, we're going to do the desktop first, overview of the desktop. Then we're going to do the overview of the mobile for each application. And then after that, we'll do the step-by-step tutorials for each one. So like little things here and there. But first, we are going to do the overview for each of the products. I'm very excited. I've been using G Suite for about a year and a half now, and there's no complaints here. Okay, so thank y'all for stopping by here. Let's go ahead and jump in with the G Suite products. Okay, thanks.